My name's Kate Shemalt. I'm a photographer from the Worthing Herald, and I'm here really to ask you a few questions about your work. How long have you been a musician?
So I've been doing music since I was about 12 years old. In school, high school, I had a teacher who showed me the Beatles more in-depthly, and that's what really started. I was very obsessed with the Beatles, and then through that I started playing my guitar more, learning Beatles songs, and then I went into the Northbrook MET when I was 17 and did a 2-year music performance diploma, which really increased my skill set, and I got a lot of work through that. I started busking, doing some function work such as wedding.
Oh, that's interesting. Whereabouts were you busking?
I was busking mainly in Worthing. Then when I moved to uni in September last year, I started busking and tooting Broadway a bit.
And what's been the reaction to your music so far?
Well, people seem to think it's very out there. They quite enjoy it. It's something unique. People say that the influences, all of them are in there, which is a nice thing to hear.
And so what are you doing currently?
Currently, I've been studying at ACM London for a year, although I'm not really sure what I'm doing as much, these days.
And so you're raising money for Mind from your latest album.
Yeah.
What's that about?
So the whole raising money for Mind thing came from when I had a bit of a mental breakdown, and it comes to the point where your actions and your behaviour, you can say, can you excuse them with bad behaviour by mental problems, or do you have to take all responsibility for that, which is quite hard to sort of understand, really.
So when's this album coming out?
So my plans were to release it on July 18th, although I've changed my plans since the success from the reception. I think about 180 copies of the CD have been released. The EP's called PS Censored the World. I'm not allowed to say it. I regret putting a swear word on it right now. I was doing that on the edge of a breakdown.
So how can people get hold of this album? So
I burnt loads of copies of the album, and I've been handing them around to lots of people, friends, family, promoters. It's also on SoundCloud. It's a demo at the moment. It's not completed. I'm working on studio time to finish it, with the Desert Bus singles coming out on the 5th of June, which is going to have my gig at the Prince Albert on the 5th of June as well, a headline gig. The tickets are £5, and all the money goes to charity, goes to Mind.
Great, that sounds
I think an aspect of doing all my work for charity was a part of me that said I don't really care about money, because I was so, down. I thought the only thing that makes me inspired is music. That's the only thing I really think about. So, and I just really wanted to do it with my life, and I still do. I'm not going to give up, really.
Well, that sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Walking down a desert bus, looking at the hills and